Hey, everybody. What's that? Look, I got Pickles the dog joining today on the live. Hey, Pickles. Hey, so today, what do you got today? Today is March 24th, episode 82 of PlaneSavers. There you guys go. Hope you guys have an amazing Sunday so far. I just got into Yellowknife, raced over to the computer. I was in high level last night and Edmonton the night before, or technically St. Albert. So I raced in, and because I missed you guys so much, we didn't do a live Sunday last week. Beggles, hey, yeah, what's that? Who's out there? Who's that? So there you guys go. I'll let Pickles go find my father. Well, jump. There you guys go. He can stick around. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Whew. How was your guys' week? How was everything going? I missed you guys. Yeah, Red Deer's internet was bad. The episodes were about a gigabyte, and that was taking me 4 hours. The first one was 1.7 gigabytes, and it was the better part of 5 hours to upload. When I was in St. Albert at my nephew Kenny's house, he's got unlimited internet. It was 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 5 hours versus 8 minutes. So I think we really take for granted fast internet because this is actually a lot of space. There's a lot, like, a gigabyte back when I was a kid would be the whole internet almost. So yeah, cool. So yeah, let's jump into the comments. Hello. Oh, Paul Young right there. Thank you, Paul Young, with the super chat. Our buddy Quads in the Mud. Thank you. He's headed to, Quads in the Mud saying, Paul Young saying great episodes. Thank you, Paul. Very cool. Our buddy Quads in the Mud. Headed to Vancouver next weekend for my daughter's hockey. Anything I need to see there? Oh, that's a very good question. Vancouver. I spent a lot of time in Vancouver. Mostly on Granville Street. That's mostly where I hang out in Vancouver. I don't think there's that much aviation. I didn't see. I could be wrong. For the amount of time I spent in Vancouver, because Ice Pilots, the production studio, which is owned by Omni Entertainment, previously Omni Films, we're always in Vancouver. But I think we spent so much time on Ice Pilots that when I was away, I kind of stayed away from airplanes. But not now. PlaneSavers has got me around airplanes all the time. But Vancouver, there's so much stuff to do in Vancouver. Please, Quads and Mud, look in the chat. Anybody from Vancouver, throw some suggestions in there. It'd be very, very good. I know Stella's been working really hard on the volunteers. I've been seeing some questions about volunteers. So, yeah. So Stella's got this thing. Actually, I don't know too much how it works. I think there's a Facebook post. Kenny does... This Kenny in the comments there, Kenny Hammond, do we have a link to the form for the volunteers? That's one thing I kind of delegated out as the volunteers right now because it is almost a full-time thing right now. Paul Young, thank you. The museum footage was fun, and that was a different little side of me. So that's Kenny, my nephew. Kenny, even though he's my nephew, he's only 8 years younger than I was, so we're basically like brothers. So yeah, anytime I get around Kenny, I get a little bit silly. Happy it worked out pretty good. Sometimes we're saying some pretty funny things. I didn't want people to take it the wrong way, I guess, at the museum. As you guys know, I respect airplanes amazingly. And those are some amazing, amazing airplanes. Anything we said was kind of in fun. So, yeah. Please, can I have a shout out? Jazzpa2509. Hi, Jazzpa2509. How's it going? We got Michael from Vermont. Ian from Great Britain. Hey, Ian. Jasper, what happened to IBA? Which one's IBA? Is that an Electra? I don't know which IBA. It sounds very familiar. I should know, unless it's LBA. Yeah, LBA. LBA. If that's an LBA, it's in Hayward, or say it's in Red Deer right now. If you watch a couple episodes, it's right next to ROD, so that's LBA. What else is happening here? Oh, we got hi from Snowy Longu, how's the weather in Montreal? Anybody in Montreal right now? We had a little bit of a delay. The Seacan was supposed to leave Tuesday. It is now going to leave about Friday. Ronnie actually had to hit the road and come to Yellowknife. Ronnie's actually here somewhere. I just saw him. He had to deliver an Electra engine. In fact, we got to get another engine. The Electra has booked a whole bunch of work, and we need some spare engines. Ronnie's on the road too. Actually, we're both driving here at the same time. Ronnie was supposed to do some Electra stuff after. We're doing it before. We're still on track. I think we're delayed about 4 days right now. But yeah, so it doesn't change the date that I get to Montreal. But Benoit, Nicholas, and I, and Stella, and the trucking company, and the crane company, and Ronnie, and Red Deer, there's all the logistics to get the Seacan to Montreal. We're all working together. Everyone's on the same boat. So Stuka the dog, I seen the comment. Stuka's doing really good. The paw's pretty much healed now, doesn't need the cone. I bought the fancy carrying case and all that stuff. So Stuka's coming. Stella bought all Stuka's fancy food. It's in the Seacan. So not only do we have DC3 parts in the Seacan, we have dog food. And if you're just joining us, what the Seacan is the shipping container that we have in our Red Deer facility that we've been spending the last week filling up with DC3 parts. So it's going to Montreal. Curtis Dyson from one of the previous episodes, he came back and is building up the second engine. Ronnie's bringing PNR's engine as a third engine, just in case. We got a super chat. Dylan Tobin, hi Mikey, any plans to come to Ireland? We have DC3s doing flight displays at air shows. I would love to. Green. Everything's green. My pen's green. My glasses are green. Everything's green. We'll definitely head up to Ireland sometime. We got the boss coming down the hallway. He hasn't made a live appearance before. Hey, Dad, I'm live. Do you want to just wave hi to everybody? Pickle's already been on there.
Hello, everybody.
There's the camera right here.
Happy Sunday.
Oh, you got to come down a bit.
There. Look, I found my archives.
What's this? Oh, we're live stuff here. Pilot's operating manual for the DC3. Whoa, look at this. Folks, hey, you got to look at the camera, Dad.
Look at
down.
the camera.
You got to go down.
Down.
There.
Hi, camera.
There.
Hi, camera. How are you up there? Yeah.
So Dylan,
this is like being on an altar on Sunday here.
Dylan from Ireland just donated $5, asking when are we going to come to Ireland.
When we come to Ireland?
Yeah.
During the next revolution.
Okay, so here. So this is just live, folks. This we never made this up here. It says Pilot's Operations Manual at DC3 aircraft. And look, where is it? There, DTD. So that's very cool. Where'd you find this?
In my file, my stuff.
Oh, Benoit will probably like this.
Yeah, this one here too. Okay.
Well, what's this one?
It's the flight operation manual fixed for all the Transport Canada airplanes.
Well, we got the flight operations manual for all the fixed wing for Transport Canada. Hey, Dad, what other airplanes did Transport Canada have?
Well, they had DC3s. They had everything from a Cessna 206 to Beaver. They had a lot of Twin Otters. They had King Air Citations.
Oh, cool. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Yeah. Whew. We got Avalon Bear 61. Riley says Joe has more hidden stuff than Area 51.
Yeah.
It's about right.
Yeah.
You never know. A future PlaneSavers episode will probably be at Area 51 saving a U2. That would be probably the best season ever. Imagine a season of PlaneSavers where I wasn't allowed to tell you or show you or even probably not make it out alive, but you never know. Craig from Scotland. Hey, Craig from Scotland. How's it going? Michael, what route are we taking the drive to DTD? I'm flying with the dog and Stella and the Ronnie in the truck. I think there's just one route. I think you just go left. I think you're in Red Deer and you're heading south. you turn left. I think that's the way they're going. I don't know if there might be some fancier routes, but today with Google Earth, it just tells me what to do. I'm actually, you know what the funny thing is, I've drove from Red Deer to Hay River dozens and dozens of times, and I still use the Google to tell me. Tim, Area 51 has the arrow. Yep, I guarantee it's there. But there's some. Oh, that just fell out of nowhere. There is some rumors about the arrow landing in England. Actually, if you guys look into it, which is kind of cool. A white Delta Wing aircraft landed at one of the airports. It's a cool little story. Richard, I think, Richard, I seen your comment earlier. Richard, hey, Mikey, not sure you've answered this already, but why is WZS not being used right now? That's a very, very, very good question, and it ties into a whole bunch of stuff. Really, right now, there's enough work in Yellowknife for 2 DC-3s and 2 C-46s, and mostly the C-46s because of the 46 hauls twice as much as the DC-3, blah, 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 blah. But the DC-3 has a very good niche flying from Yellowknife to Hay River. JKM has been modified in all the feature comforts like gill liner, heaters, and all that stuff is being removed. Actually, 1,000 pounds of it. So JKM can haul 1,000 pounds more than any other DC-3 that we have, which makes it economically the only DC-3 you've been running. And then we have LFR, which is traditionally our cargo aircraft, as a backup. That leaves WZS, PNR, and CUE as backups. And really, we ran out of room. So PNR and CUE are over down the field, and WZS is in Red Deer. So that's kind of it. It's just that simple. There's just not enough DC-3 work. Because it's actually busier, believe it or not. When it's slow, the DC-3 actually does maybe a little bit better because it doesn't haul as much. But when it's busy, those dang 46s, folks, those dang 46s stealing all the DC-3 work. But But again, like I say, the more you look at things, the more it doesn't make sense, but the whole big picture does. I've learned that over the years. Okay, one sec here. You guys, my phone's going off. Okay. Oh, David Jones. Hello. $10. Thank you. The arrow is at the hangar at the Coventry Airport. I wouldn't doubt it. It's sounds good, folks. Yeah. I love how PlaneSavers has grown. We have been having a lot of fun, a lot of different things. It's it's a cool place to, we're saving a DC-3, but we're also learning. I'm learning about the Arrow and Starfighters and TBM Avenger that Danny sent yesterday. Weren't those? Do you see yesterday's episode of the boys? Their names escape me. Jason, I can't remember right now, but they're at the Hamilton Museum. Those are the cutest kids in the world, man. So shout out to the kids. That was so cool. That made my day. At the very end, when they said, "And Dad, that's a cancel," I lost it right there. That was the best. We got John from Winnipeg. Hey, John, how's it going? Talkie Toaster, what's the deal with Starfighters? Would you seriously buy one? Would you think, bud? Yeah, you know me, guys. I tend to do things that are a little bit crazy. Yeah, a lot of comments coming in. One comment I see quite a bit. I've seen it on the thread here quite a bit. Is the number of aircraft, and that really is an impossible task because the number of aircraft changes. And you forget. There's when just in Red Deer there was a few Hulks, like some Cessna, like a low wing Cessna. What's that? It's a low wing Cessna 310, I think, or something like that. Anyway, there's those hanging out everywhere. There's Blancas. those helicopters. So airframes, I bet you there's 100 airframes. Bet you there's 100 airframes, and that's a conservative number. Maybe closer to 120. Drag Rock. Hey, Mikey, future Amy here, and thanks to magic of hashtags, I've been a viewer since episode 2. There you go. I've learned so much from plays. Just keep up the work. Well, thank you, Dragon Rock #1. We're all learning together, folks, and this is the best part of the whole PlaneSavers to me. Saving airplanes is one thing, but teaching people and learning, like we're all teaching. You guys are teaching me 1,000 times more than I would ever be able to teach you guys. And the one thing I want to come across is I spend a lot of time with people that identify airplanes really, really quickly, but they will bite you. They will bite you. They'll always surprise you. That's an H model, a G model. No, that's converted, and blah 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 blah. So I always find that's the super fun part. JCC 3279. Keep the kitty off the creamer. No party in the hangar. Yeah, that's still the biggest inside joke so far. I love that. Don't give the cat coffee creamer. Don't at all. Please don't. It's very bad for cats. Miniris, will DTD go to Basler? No, DTD will not go to Basler. There'd just be a lot of work for nothing if it did. Basler is, again, amazing company, but they need airplanes stripped. The reason to keep DTD going is because of its history. There's lots of other aircraft that are more deserving of a turbine treatment. Glenn Bell, DC1, we need a dedicated PlaneSavers channel where anyone saving a plane can upload build updates to. That's a good idea, actually, Glenn. That's a good idea. Be interesting to figure the logistics out on that, but Joel Quinn, exactly. You're doing great, bro. Teaching me every single day. Thanks, Mikey. Again, Joel, thank you. Thank you, guys. You guys have been teaching me quite a bit. If you guys, JC3279, if you guys could no longer get AvGeeks, would the company convert a fleet of DC3s to turboprops? To be honest, that would not be an option because converting a DC3 to a turboprop is really, really expensive. So unless the airplanes have contracts, you see, one thing airplanes normally have are contracts, meaning freight contracts, firefighting contracts, passenger contracts, or a scheduled route or whatever. Buffalo really doesn't operate that way besides the firefighting. So we're coming into a little bit of a gray area of business where we kind of supply an airplane and then wait for the market, where every other company has airplanes because of the market. So if we were to spend $40 million converting DC3s because of an AvGeeks problem, it wouldn't really work for us. It's best to just get some Dash 8s on a lease, and you can be going to work a lot quicker and a lot sooner. But if we had contracts like Ken Bork and a lot of facilities have, North Star, these guys have contracts, and the Baslers can do really good there, if that made sense. GR Grant, thank you for the super chat. GR Grant, David Jones again, thank you. David, was the Bristol freighter you saw at Reynolds Airways? I wish I would have spent more time. Actually, I meant to, but right when we were filming there, the guys like, "Do you guys want to go see the building?" And I knew the Aero was in there, so I kind of, once I heard about that, I kind of got the blinders on. But next time I'm through, I think I'll be going. Anytime I'm somewhere or traveling, I'll definitely go to a museum because you guys, I really like getting you guys the episodes and working really hard to make sure everything goes. And so anything traveling episodes, traveling is hard because there's no, there's a goal, but there's not really content in the middle, if that makes any sense. Farm Brick City, is there any more P3s in Buffalo's future? Probably. As you can see, we rarely just have one of each airplane. So, Kevin's asking how Stella and Stuka after the road trip. They're doing well. Stella's at home with the dog right now, doing the cleanup because we gotta get ready to go to Montreal. So Yellowknife is kind of like we're just, we gotta get that sea can out. Benoit and Nicholas been working tirelessly to get the work area set up, and yeah, it's got Don's asking how are their donations going. Good, donations are going good. I'll most likely, hopefully, by the end of this week, give you guys an update on the donation count. Again, it's getting a lot complicated because Teespring, the t-shirt company. So at the bottom here, you see all those t-shirts. That's separate from Buffalo Wear. So there's Teespring, there's Super Chats, there's PayPal donations, there's the t-shirt sales in the store. There's oh man, folks, I don't know, you guys probably can't see it. There, I got a big heap of mail. This is about 50% of it. There's a whole whack load of mail I have to open. You guys have sent some crazy stuff. So yeah, some cool stuff. So I can't wait to get into that. So what's happening, folks? We got 487 people watching, 162 likes. So thank you guys for liking the video. Smash that like button if you can. Right on. OJC3279 saying my dad surprised me with a complete series of Ice Pots on DVD. Crank up the sound. That's awesome. That's one thing they did. David Jones asking how Rod is doing. So Rod, my brother, so is Ronnie, Uncle Ronnie, and my brother Rod. He was just at an Oilers game. So if you want to know more about my brother, he's on Twitter. That's the only social media he does. He doesn't do Facebook or anything. And he's at Roddy, RODDY 027. So that's Rod, if you want to know more about my brother. Luke Morrison, thank you, Luke. Hi, Mikey. Any chance we will see Ice Pots come back? Yeah, there's a pretty good chance. I got a call from Omni Films while I was in Red Deer, and they're still working on. There's going to be some. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you guys, but the Ice Pots is going to be some more Ice Pots episodes are going to be airing in the States on a channel, which is good. So we're going to be back on TV on the States, but it's some legacy episodes. It's like, when they call old airplanes legacy. Yeah, so some legacy Ice Pots episodes, but I'll probably be doing some promo for that, and yeah, it's fun. I really like the States, believe it or not. I do. It's one of my most favorite places in the world. And yeah, most of you viewers right now are from the United States. And the airplanes are from the United States, everything. Minisaurus, why was there an Electra in Red Deer that had round props? That's a good question. It's a very good question. I think someone answered that in the comments. It was the company that ordered, or the airline that ordered the airplane. I could be wrong. To be honest, I don't know the answer. The Maxwells, can you get Ice Pots on Netflix? No, Ice Pots was only on Netflix for a 2-year deal. So now Ice Pots is on Amazon. So the Amazon streaming service. Yeah. Darren, when are you heading to Montreal? I'll probably be in Montreal, well, the beginning of April for sure. I don't have a date yet. DRM. My husband Jeff says thanks for the birthday hat. Happy birthday, Jeff. I hope everything's going good. How's it going here? Okay. Damn F. France only got Ice Pots for 1 season, but passion always finds a way. That's for sure. The weird thing about, Ice Pots was made by History Channel Canada. They're the ones that paid the money. And then after that, once it shows in Canada, it can then go into syndication. So History Channel Canada has to air it first, and they have an amount of time that they have rights to it, and then it can be sold to other territories. It's very complicated. So, like, say a country like Russia or France, a company would buy the rights to show ice pilots in an area, say Europe. So the production company has no clue where it's going to air. It's kind of, it's a weird thing. So, and then like people send me messages like, hey Mikey, I'm in Turkey and I want to know what time on Tuesday Ice Pilots airs, and I'd be like, I have no clue that, but I don't even know what time it airs here in Canada. So yeah. What's going on here? Jared Henderson. Hi from Norman, Oklahoma, just down the road from where the DC-3 was built. What's left there? Is there the Oklahoma plant? Did they repurpose it, tear it down, or is it still there? Let me know. I don't know. It's a good question. Actually, I don't know the answer to that. We got Glenn from Boston, Massachusetts. Boston. Hi, Glenn. Oh, Lee Farmer. Or Farner. Lee Farner. Thank you. 20. Hope to see you at AirVenture Oshkosh. Yes, would definitely be at Air Oshkosh. Thank you, Lee. I'll have to buy you a beer with your $20. Oh, and Marcel. Thank you, Marcel. How was the first flight? When is the first flight planned? June 6th. June 6th, 2019, the 75th anniversary of D-Day. That's when the very first flight is planned. That's the whole thing. So thanks, Marcel. Thank you for donating. Hopefully everybody. Oh, ADJ projects in the chat, folks. These are the guys that are making the data plate. ADJ projects. How is the data plates coming? I know they're working on the Canadair one. Hopefully that. While I was in Red Deer, big news. All the registration stuff went to Transport Canada for our airplane, and hopefully soon we might have a new name. I can tell you guys. What is going on? Fred, your D-Day bird is obviously a fair age. Has it been rewired? That's a good question. We'll have to see. A lot of the wiring does age fairly well, believe it or not. There'll be definitely a lot of things. But these aircraft have been heavily modified since the war, so a lot of the wires are new, but new is a very relative term. Gerald, thank you, Gerald, for the donation. Thank you. You've been very active with the comments. I can see in your profile picture that I think you're wearing the Buffalo Adventure jacket. Thank you so much. Let me know. Is that a Buffalo Adventure jacket? I think we're sold out. I think we only have mediums left over in Buffalo Airwear. But what is happening? Oh, we got a hello from Ohio or plane 8462. Hello. I gotta get rid of this putty bugging me here. So hello. I think you guys, here's my green glasses I bought at a gas station. Everyone's making fun of me. But I was sitting there and I need sunglasses, and there's all these sunglasses, and then there's these green ones, so I had to get a green one. And then it's even got I don't know if you can see it there, but it's got a skull with wings on it. Very classy. Michael is asking, do I have any pics of FZ668 in RAF colors? No, we don't. That's one thing. We don't have any pictures of FZ668 in the World War II. So that's the holy grail of pictures right now. If I know a lot of people have been looking. Gerald say, you bought the jacket 4 years ago. Hopefully it's holding up. Those are some good jackets from Choco in Montreal. So, Donnie boy, Mikey needs a drink of water. I do. I do need a drink of water. I didn't even bring any with me. For the D-Day celebration, will you come to Berlin? No, we're doing our own D-Day just because the airplane. I explained this a few times, but I understand people can be jumping in and out of the series. Yeah, so the airplane isn't going to be on D-Day because literally, you know how it looks. Like we have 2 months now to get this airplane running. But we have to start from zero. Like I explained in the videos, like we're going to have the engines built up, the flight controls, and all this big stuff. I've been looking through the list of volunteers. We've had a few avionics people, which is going to help out. Yeah, so it's going to be quite crazy. But yeah, it's going to take everything we have to get this airplane flying on June 6th. Let alone imagine being able to get it ready to fly over to Europe. That would be quite a monumental task on what we have to start with. What? Mini Cirrus, will you be visiting Buffalo's other hangar? Which hangar is that? We got this one. I'm in Yellowknife. We got the 2 in Red Deer. I don't. If there's a hangar I'm forgetting about. Hello, Mikey from San Diego, Texas. San Diego, Texas. Very cool. I love Texas. We got. I gotta get down to Texas, man. There's DC3s down in Texas. Ooh. Oh, hey, folks, what are we doing here? We got 497 people watching, 253 likes, 254 likes. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you're just joining us, I haven't did a live stream. I didn't do a live stream last week because I was in Red Deer with the crappy internet. So I raced back. I literally dropped my bags off the house, raced back here to get online to talk to you guys. Yeah. Oh, we got Tasmania. Rick Turner, Tasmania. Down in Tassie. Oh, Jared Henderson saying, just did some quick research. Both Douglas plants, Tulsa and Midwest City are still standing and being used. I'll try and get you some video. That would be very cool. That'd be very, very cool. What plant did our airplane come from? I don't know. I don't see Benoit in the comments. He would know, like, super quick. Jim saying another numbers segment coming up. Yeah, I said earlier I'll get through the donations and everything coming in. Oh yeah, and there's the checks too. People have been mailing me checks. People don't mail cash. Actually, people have been mailing cash. Don't mail cash. I understand sometimes that's the only thing people have or whatever, but that is risky. That's risky. But there we go. Oh, Grim Reaper saying we got 300 likes. Oh, there we go. 300 likes. Thanks, Grim Reaper. Thanks. Grim's been amazing in the comments. David Jones again. David, jeez. Perhaps Joe has a secret hangar somewhere. He probably does. I wouldn't surprise me one single bit. And actually, I'd probably put that as a certainty. There's been many times I've been like, where are we going? He's like, we go to a building and it's his. And I had no clue. Not nice, of course. Like these, like, I'm not saying it's like a penthouse or anything, but yeah, it's there's always that kind of stuff. Marcel, how's it going? Did you find hangar space in St. Hubert? Yes and no. We do have a hangar available that we can rent, and that's going to be once they take ownership of it. But it is a little bit cost prohibitive right now. So we'd probably only be using the hangar space for paint stripping, unless something crazy changes. So, oh, Justin's how's it going? Mikey, can you talk about the DC3 and Super DC3? Yeah, with the DC3, as we all know, the C-47, Super DC3 had the 9-cylinder Wright engines on it, had the square tail, and I don't know if it had a plug in it. It might have, but it had the 9-cylinder Wright engines in it, and I may be wrong, but it was built because the Navy wanted it. Yeah, so I'm not an expert on the Super 3. I know Ken Bork had one in Alaska, or no, in Nunavik, and sold it to a company in Alaska. and there's a movie, Steve Martin movie called The Big Year. I think it was him and Owen Wilson about taking pictures of birds. And they actually contacted me, and they wanted to hire one of our DC-3s to land on a road down by Whitehorse to do one of the scenes in the movie. And we gave them a price, and I guess a company in Alaska beat us out, and they used a Super DC-3. So if you need to watch a movie, watch The Big Year with Steve Martin and Owen Wilson. Watch out for a DC-3 cameo, and that is a Super DC-3. Well, I sure hope it is. My memory says it is. I might, if I'm wrong, oh man, I wasted a movie on you guys, but that good. Donald Martin, hey Mikey from Iowa, can I have a shout out, please? Donald, Melon. Thanks, Donald, for asking for a shout out. There you go. Byron Webb, what is your job with the company? I don't know. You could tell me, as you can guess. Jim, did you get the info I sent you from the DC-3? I don't know. For the Super DC-3, it might be in the pile. My memory, I don't know. A lot of people, unless it's a link, people send me a million links on YouTube and stuff like that. Yeah. Byron Webb, whatever needs doing, blah, blah, blah. How's it going, guys? James Glenn, Mikey's the Minister of Transportation. Soon. I bet you soon. I can be a Minister of Transportation, and I think that'd be a pretty fun job. But I'm not an astronaut. We got a Canadian astronaut in right now. Sam saying, yeah, the Super DC-3 does have a plug, and it has gear doors. Yeah. I forgot about the gear doors. But yeah, if you guys seen the episode 80, we've seen the DC-3 in the Reynolds Museum. It's got the speed kit. It's got the gear doors and stuff like that. I'll have to ask my father about the gear doors. I think that no one really liked them because it added complexity and just another thing to break. And of course, they weren't very good for ski work. So I know a lot of the fancy things on DC-3s, when it comes to working DC-3s, especially where we are, a lot of the fancy stuff just didn't work because it's just another thing to break. Sort of like if you have a crank down windows, like those will last forever. If you have electric windows, they're not going to last. I don't know. I got crank down windows in my truck. That's why I said that. Paul Young, thanks, Paul. Have you started to lose track of time with all the video and organization work? Yes, Paul. Yeah, I certainly. I know episode numbers. I don't know days of the week. I had to actually look today. I was like, I used my computer. I was like, oh, it's March 24th. And if it wasn't for, where's the sheets now? Did I lose a sheet already? Oh, so if it wasn't for these, so here we go. Look, so this is the last time I left Yellowknife. We're on episode 71, and we're on 82. So there's 11. Has that been gone that long? That can't be right. How long have I been gone? Yeah. So it's. Let me just check here. Hold on 2 seconds here. Okay, folks, sorry about this. But here is all the sheets I had when I was gone. There's the one my great nephew Ryder drew for me, or colored. So we got 81, 80, 79, 78, 74, 73, and sorry for this dead air space here. But yeah, so since we left, 72. There we go. 72. 82. I've been gone 10 days. Don't tell anybody at work I've been gone 10 days. So yeah, so I got to add that to the pile. So here is all 82 episodes including the original. I think this was the prologue. I think this is every one. December 30th. That was episode 1, September 30th. And there was a couple double days. But yeah, I've been every single day. Every single day, folks. 82 episodes right there. Hang that back up. So the big question I get all the time is, what are we going to do after the airplane flies? And I'm definitely taking a break. Definitely taking a break. You guys are crazy. You guys eat up content like a velociraptor eats up actors. What is happening? Mikey, you make me laugh. As long as you're not wearing your underwear on the outside of your pants, you're good. Well, thank you. That's Superman and super. Oh man, you guys got some Kermit the Frog, man. That is definitely the one thing. I don't know if I. Oh man, all the mail's falling down. This episode's going off the rails, folks. It's going off the rails quick. I'm like dehydrated and just drove all 2 days straight. Oh my god. The Kermit the Frog thing. When I was my first time going to Vancouver to watch the first episode of Ice Pilots. Some of you guys probably heard the story already, but I was in the sound booth and they have the episode up and I'm watching it, and then there's me. And I'm like, why in the hell do I sound like Kermit the Frog? And everybody starts laughing because up to that point, I've never been on film or anything. I've been on TV a few times, like on news and stuff like that, but never really on film like that. I was actually, that's not true. I was on Discovery Channel, Daily Planet. They did a segment on us, but really it was the first time actually talking, I guess, like when you talk like this, but like when you casually talk, whatever. But anyway, so I was like, yeah, why did I sound like Kermit the Frog? And everyone started laughing. He's like, that's how you sound. I'm like, it doesn't sound like that in my ear. Oh, Brian, greetings. Thank you, Brian. VA Vermont? Is VA Vermont? Thank you, Brian. That is insanely generous. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much. Kenneth Schofield saying Kermit Frog sounds like you. Virginia. Sorry, Brian from Virginia. Thank you so much, Brian. Do you have a question or something? That's a lot of money to throw out there if you don't have a question. VA's Virginia. There we go. What's Vermont? Which one? What's Vermont? VT? VT Vermont? Anyway, yeah. So yeah, Kermit, Brian, that's a lot of money. Please ask me a question. I'm gonna be happy to answer any question you have. Please, thank you. VT, yes, there you go. See, I missed you guys. I miss you. I did with really crappy internet, and I know I've said that too many times. I'm just by myself. But with good internet, actually, I shouldn't say that. I'm on my phone internet. I'm not even on the Wi-Fi here. So my poor Bell phone probably gonna have like a $500 overage or whatever. But it's worth it for you guys. And again, I don't use any of the donations for my own personal stuff. In fact, I don't think we've spent $1 of the donations yet. Because I know that Benoit has been paying for things, and then of course we're going to pay Benoit back. So Benoit's got I don't know, you might have about $1,000 worth of stuff already, and he's been floating that, and then we'll definitely pay him with the donations. But yeah, so yeah, that $100 that just came in, thank you so much from Brian in where's it from? Vermont? No, oh, I'm just joking. Virginia. I had to look it up again. Sorry. Brian, thank you so much. Brian, do you have a question? I don't know if you got back on here. You just donated money and left? Come on, Brian. I just joke. Thank you guys. I like pancakes. is that off of? That's a. It's off a movie. Um, man, thank you guys. See, I like turtles. Turtles. I like turtles. That's the zombie kid. Anyway. Brian. Brian. My dad flew for Piedmont Airlines and has 11,000 hours in GC3. Brian, that's amazing. That's so cool. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so bad with pronunciations. I literally grew up in a place there's nobody around, and I only had Fresh Prince of Bel Air and The Simpsons to teach me how to talk. So that's why I sound the way I do. And the Muppets, of course. Anyway, Lois from California Gully, Victoria, Australia. California Gully, Victoria, Australia. That is a lot of different places in one name in Australia. I love it. I love Australia. I can't wait to go one day. Alan, thank you, Alan. Great episode. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Alan. Alan Mullins. Thank you, Alan Mullins. Yeah, it's been so good. Kenneth Schofield's asking what's Chucky doing. Chucky's actually out right now. Him and my father are having heated conversations, but we'll leave those conversations to them. That's why I have earphones on and a microphone, so we can be in our own little world and not have to worry about too many other people, because there we go. Piedmont. I don't know, Piedmont. It's pronounced Piedmont. Thank you, guys. Piedmont. Where's Piedmont? There we go. So thank you, guys. Piedmont Airlines. I don't know too much about them. Piedmont. What is if you guys send me a link, I'd like to learn more. And 11,000 hours on DC3 is no small task. So that's very cool. I got some. The one thing is I've been kind of downloading some footage. So yeah, tomorrow's episode is going to be a lot of fan footage as I catch up on work. But there's a lot of stuff on DTD tomorrow, which is going to be very good. Voyager 200910. How's your French? My French is just as bad as my English. Yeah. So we'll have to see. I really like. I work quite a bit in France, and I know that's completely different than Quebec. But I can kind of get by on French. But usually I just do the lost puppy look. I'm like, I'm hungry, and usually someone feeds me. What, Brian, again? In memory of your father, here's a little bit more. Thank you, Brian. That's amazing, dude. I'm speechless. In the memory of your father, awesome. Oh, we got David Jones sent me a wiki link here. Let me just check it out. Hopefully is the live still going? Oh, okay. Piedmont Airlines, perfect. So, you guys, it looks like Piedmont, but anyway, Brian, thank you, Brian. What's your father's name? And Piedmont Airways. I see. It's my eyes. Why does it look like an L? But anyway, it's an I. Yeah. So look, they got what happened? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading all the stuff here. This is very, very cool. You gotta learn more about these guys. Anyway, Marcel, how about the 438 Squadron in St. Hubert? They have hangar space, and since the DC3 is being rebuilt to commemorate D-Day, Air Force should help. Yes, we've reached out to the Air Force, and they have been very, very helpful for us. But the hangar's actually too small for DC3. But they have really been a really great group of guys. You know, the military has always been super, super awesome to us. And I have nothing but respect for those guys. RoboCop, one of the best. RoboCop 021, probably one of the best handles. A few dollars for the Frosties, the birthday boys of March. Happy belated to Chuck and your dad. Well, thanks, RoboCop. And isn't that amazing? Not planned in any way that Chucky's birthday and my father's birthday both landed on the episodes identical to their age. Now that is some crazy JFK conspiracy stuff right there, folks. Why did those line up? Why did Chucky and my father's birth dates line up on there? That is crazy. Joel, how the heck can you cram all these comments? I don't. Danny's in the comments, folks. Danny, East Coast, saying, I think the next video is going to be the CF100. Her tail number is 18747. Cool. Danny, a lot of people have been talking about the CF100. The only Canadian design and built interceptor, I think, because the Arrow didn't make it. Is that correct? I think. Let me know. Don saying, hey, I seen DTD when I went through St. Hubert last week. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully, thanks, Don, for keeping an eye on the airplane. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I've only seen this airplane twice, folks. All this work and effort and time and money and blood, sweat, tears, and dog food. I've only seen this airplane twice. And yeah, so Rick Robertson, isn't there a hangar in Hay River? Funny enough, no. There is no hangar in Hay River that would. There's a hangar in Hay River that would fit a King Air. Funny enough, the place that has probably the most DC-4s in the world doesn't have a hangar. But yeah. Well, where are we at here, folks? We're almost at an hour. I gotta organize tomorrow's flights. Let me just double check and see what flights we have going out tomorrow. Everyone's been kind of texting me to get back to work. We have a C-46 going up the valley. We have a DC-3 going up the valley. We have a King Air flight and an Electra flight. So we have DC-3, C-46, King Air 100, and Electra flying tomorrow. That is not a bad way to spend a Monday. I'll try to get you guys some footage, but no guarantee, as I do have my normal job. And as you guys can tell in the comments and watching these videos, I myself don't even know what it is. So I don't expect you guys to know what I do because I don't even know what I do. I'm delirious. Thank you. 529 people watching, 367 likes. For doing very good. Oh, Brian's comment on the father. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Richard Jensen. Okay, Brian, here we go. Sorry, thank you for making me catch that. Brian, my dad was hired by Piedmont in 1949 and retired in 1984, and he died, unfortunately, in 1999. George Stratner. Am I saying that right? George Stratner. He's a World War II pilot. Well, thank you, Brian. And all kidding aside, and I apologize for my pronunciation wholeheartedly. Thank you so much. I dedicate this episode for what it's worth. This is worth as the only worth of the episode is as much as you guys enjoy it. To your father, George, who was a World War II pilot. Thank you so much. And from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of everybody's heart, thank you so much. What did he fly in World War II? That'd be very good. That'd be very good. Sorry, I'm going through all the comments. David Jones asking, what is the best Apple app to follow your airplanes? Probably FlightAware. We use an internal app. So we use a company called, no, they're going to kick me in the butt. Latitude Technologies. Latitude Technologies out of Victoria. So we have specific boxes like that bolt into the airplanes, run through airplane power, talk to a satellite, and the satellite talks to my phone and gives me all the information basically live. It updates every 5 minutes, but you can turn it to updating every 5 seconds you want. The trick is that they charge you for every time it updates. So 5 minutes is fine. So and there we go. So the best app is just FlightAware. And a lot of times if I don't have my phone or something with me, I just use FlightAware. Sorry, did Brian mention what airplane his father, George, flew in World War II? That'd be great, man. Brian, again, thank you, man. That's a lot of cash, man. That's a lot of cash. My buddy Jack there too. He made a big donation. Jack the Xantop. If you guys watch, he was the gentleman that was commenting about Xantop, and we had the electric Xantop. He sent me a very substantial donation, and it blew me away. And his story is amazing. I won't say anything because it's a personal thing, but if he's willing to share his story, I'd love to share with you guys too. Very, very cool. Just answered. Oh, Brian, there we go. P-47 Thunderbolt and the P-51 Mustang. Oh my God, that's amazing. So a P-47 Thunderbolt, P-51 Mustang, 11,000 hours in a DC-3. Brian, your father should definitely be on a stamp. That is very cool. Oh, speaking about fathers. What's happening, Dad? We're almost at an hour. Brian, here, I want to show you. Here. We got Brian. He just donated $200, and let me find it here. Sorry, folks, I'm just going back through the comments. So Brian's father flew 11,000 hours in the DC-3 for the company Piedmont. You ever hear Piedmont?
Yeah, they were Piedmont.
Piedmont, yeah, sorry. See, I can't say things properly.
Well, that'd be French. You'll learn when you get to Montreal how to say these words. Yeah, Piedmont, yeah, they're a very well-known company at the time. But 11,000 hours is 8,500 hours in a solid year. So that's you got a year and a little bit in the DC-3. Eh?
Yeah, and his dad was a World War II pilot who flew P-47s and P-51s in the war.
Wow.
So that's quite amazing. Quite amazing. So yeah, you can see everybody's commenting on the site. So this is my father's first live stream. So everybody's commenting. So David Jones. So David's been a rock star helping us out. So he's donated 10 pounds. And he's asking what's the best app to follow our airplanes. I was explaining Latitude, but mostly FlightAware. So it's coming in here. So it's like we got Jason Deadman. Hi, Joe. Alan. Hi, Joe. Don. Hi, Dad. Vito Man. Hi, Joe. Danny Price. Danny is sent us video of the TBM Avenger on the East Coast, the water bombers.
Oh, yeah, down at Fredericton.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we got James says hi. Digsby. Hi, Joe. Digsby.
Oh, yeah. Hi to all you guys.
Digsby's been big in the comments. He's got a Ford GT40 in his thing there.
Oh, yeah.
Kenneth Schofield. Hi, Joe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, say hi to all these people.
Robocop. Robocop's been big in the comment. He's been, he says happy belated birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Danny Price saying, yeah, in Halifax, that's where they got the Avenger.
Yeah, those Avengers, there's one in with Dasquin, but you have to go all the way down to the budworm sprayer.
Oh, we got a nice haircut. Coffee Fanatic saying you got a nice haircut. I was teasing about the haircut earlier. Donald saying
if you still have hair, you can cut.
Still,
okay, Mike, you're on your own. I gotta go.
Okay.
I gotta go save some souls. It's still Sunday.
Oh, it's still Sunday. Oh, we got Andrew from South Africa says hi.
South Africa.
Oh, here, one more thing. We got 767 Aviation. He's going to get his pilot's license. What? Brian, look at this. Brian just sent another $100.
Wow.
You and your dad have made my night.
Great.
Well, thanks, Brian. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
thank you. Yeah. Yeah. You'll have to come to Montreal and see where your money went.
For sure.
Yeah. You got that. When you get to Montreal, we're all going to pig out on that Montreal smoked meat down there, at Schultz's. So all you people in Montreal, beware, we're coming.
Oh, quickly, Dad, one thing before 767 Aviation says, going to for my pilot's license, any advice?
Don't look back, just do it.
There you go. Ronnie, you want to say a quick hello?
Yeah, get down there, Ronnie.
Really quick, look. Ronnie's here. Just one really quick. It's live, Ronnie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You can't swear. Don't look down. Don't swear, Ronnie. There's kids in there. There's Ronnie. So Ronnie raced here and delivered an Electra engine. So yeah, Ronnie's going to head back. You can grab a generator and air compressor at the farm. Oh, and look at this, folks. It's all coming right off the rails.
Here.
Pickles is here. Ronnie.
Here, Patch. Say hi to everybody. Hello there. Hey. I'm what they call a bird dog.
Better screen grab that, everybody.
Yeah.
That's a once in a lifetime thing.
Hey, look at this, Patch. We've got to say goodbye to everybody Sunday. Whoop, you want to go? Okay.
There you go. Well, Ronnie, that was pretty good, eh?
Yeah, now we'll just go back and continue on loading it.
Okay, holy smokes. Elder, send $1. Thank you, Elder. Oh my God. That's one weird live stream, that's for sure. But I think Brian again, oh my God, Brian, you are crazy, my friend. I need to drink water. Brian, thank you. In memory of your father, George. Yeah. Oh my God. This is right off the rails, folks. Bob, thank you, Bob. Bob Corin sending $10. Thank you, Bob. If this isn't your favorite live stream, then I don't think I've done my job properly. Brian is a legend. David Jones, thank you for writing that. Alan, thank you, Alan. Oh my God. Great to see you all in the same room. Thank you, Alan. Very. Ronnie's just as tired as me. Ronnie literally drove from Red Deer. When you seen him last to here, he's been giving her. He's going to get some pizza and go get back on the road. And we're going to be seeing you guys in Montreal very, very soon. This episode's already about an hour. Stella's probably wondering where I am. I got to get home. I got to see the dog. Stuka. Oscar's here. Ronnie's dog. Pickles is here. And Coco. There's more dogs than there is people. Thank you guys for joining us. Oh my God. Joel saying very cool to Brian. Oh my God. You guys are awesome. Brian, you're my hero. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to click it here. It's a big red button that says end the stream. I wish I could stay on all time, guys. Smash that like button. Thank you. Kenneth Schofield, cheers. What's going on? Have a good time, everybody. Loving all the comments. Folks, every one of you guys have been awesome. Even if you're a jerk, you're my jerk. I love you guys. Have a good night. Be safe, and we'll be seeing you tomorrow and every day until June 6th. Love ya. Bye.